I'm Adam Webster and I'm an architectural assistant. So an architectural assistant designs buildings, not quite a fully qualified architect, but designs buildings and builds them. We also design interiors of buildings, so we're doing private houses for individual clients, but then we're also doing large-scale projects for boroughs within London, so that will be up to kind of 50 or even in some cases 800 units. On a normal day, I would be doing quite a lot of drawings on the computer, possibly making models by hand or doing drawings by hand. We have design reviews within the office, so that will be with my colleagues, my director. We often make presentations to clients to update them on where their projects are or kind of get a feel of what kind of project they might want to build. The best thing about my job is the design element. Designing itself is a very exciting activity, and then being able to see those designs being realised in buildings, so in the city, is really amazing. I used to work in a social housing practice. So social housing or socially affordable housing is housing built by local councils or people on low incomes. We did a project in South London where the borough hadn't actually built any social housing in a long time, so it was really great to see that being built last year and seeing people who live there, how they enjoy living there. The most challenging thing about my job is when you train as a designer, and that's quite a free exercise. But then when you get into practice, you find that there are a lot of constraints on you that kind of rein in the designs, and you have to find a good way of dealing with those. At school, I was very good at art. I was really terrible at maths, so it's not necessarily a prerequisite of doing architecture. I did my first degree at Manchester, which was a BA Honours in architecture. And then after your undergrad, you go out into the workplace, and you can do that you're supposed to do it for a year, but you can do it really for as long as you like. After that, I went to the Cass School of Art in London for my second degree, which is a diploma. That was 2 years long, and I'm currently doing the last stage, which is called Part 3, and that one you do while you're working. So it's quite a long process of study. So my advice for anyone wanting to become an architect would be definitely to study art at A-level. I would really recommend trying to get any work experience that you can in, any design field really, but if you can get into an architect's office, that's the best thing to do, because then you'll get a feel of what it's like to work there. While you're at university, in the summers, it's great to get a job in a practice, because actually a lot of people find when they come out of their undergrad, it's quite difficult to find a job, because what you learn in university is quite theoretical compared to how you really need to perform in practice. My job makes me feel uplifted. I think that architecture is an important thing. It affects people very directly. Being in a job where you are designing beautiful things, surrounded by people who are interested in making the best out of the materials that they can work with, I think that's a very uplifting thing to be doing. And also surrounded by people who are equally interested in your passion as you are.